Stefan and Gabi plan. Lai makes a discovery that alters everything. Rachel causes a commotion in the square. And Wendy and Johnny develop doubts on today's episode of Days of Our Lives. Brady informs Chloe that he is free on bail while they are in the square, and she chastises him for what he did to Stefan. To make sure they made their way back to each other, Brady claims he could have done far worse. How about her? Everyone else is delighted he did it. Rachel still despises her, despite Chloe's knowledge that he was merely attempting to erase what Kristen and Lai had done. It's not really a happily ever after then, because Kristen isn't there to poison Rachel against her. Brady believes that this is a fresh start. Rachel arrives at the square with John. Rachel spits. It's all Chloe's fault her dad was in jail, as Brady cuddles his daughter. Rachel scolds Chloe while John corrects his granddaughter. He walks her to a bench and explains that their father is well aware of their desire for their mother's replacement. John sobs while claiming that Rachel's grandmother Marlena could explain the tale far more effectively than he could. Rachel also misses her, even though she wasn't his mother. Brady says he misses her because she treated him just like one. In contrast to Chloe, Rachel notes that Marlena was grandmother. She doesn't love her and wants to get rid of her. Brady recommends to Rachel that they all go out to lunch and chat after John leaves to meet with Steve. The young child screams that she won't accompany Chloe anyplace. She sulks while sitting on the ground. Brady is informed by Chloe that Rachel has gone through too much and needs to feel like she comes first in their relationship. She goes. Eric's cell is visited by Sloane, who offers to represent him. In Leo's gossip column, she claims to be enjoying the finest sex of her life, and she shows him the article. She acknowledges that she is still upset with him, but she wonders if she ended things too abruptly. They had a lot of fun together, and it wasn't all good, clean fun. If he overlooks it, they can also come to an agreement. Eric is unable to afford her because he is unemployed. Sloane looks him up and down as he offers to take it out in exchange. EJ tells Nicole once more in the living room of the Demera home that he will drug Stefan into getting him fired from the organization. When Johnny enters, he hears what was just spoken. EJ clarifies that the bottle Johnny discovered belonged to Stefan. Although he begs him to keep it a secret while he looks into it, he concerns that his brother is doing narcotics. Johnny accepts and departs. EJ suggests to Nicole that Johnny will make the ideal eyewitness to Stefan's sad decline because he loves his uncle so much. Stefan experiences vertigo in the park, but he attributes it to Gabi's influence. He tells her how happy he is that they are back together as they sit on the bench. She reminds him that she is still married to Lai and describes the terms. Dizzy as Gabi reveals that she only signed the contract because she felt rejected by Stefan. Stefan regains his composure. She will advise Lai to put his shares in a dark place once Stefan is back to being himself. Gabi is reassured by Stefan that he wants to stay with her, but they will need board approval for her to serve as his CEO. He holds Dr. Rolf apologizes for feeling so hazy before saying they lack the necessary number of votes without Lai's shares. She claims that even if she returns Lai's shares, things would return to normal. Stefan smiles and replies, "Not if EJ is unconscious." Lai throws his phone into the flat in a fit of wrath, just missing Wendy. Lai apologizes and reveals that Gabi misled him about her intended destination. He followed her phone to the park, and he is aware of their exact location. Lai claims he loves his wife more than he ever imagined he could love anyone, despite Wendy accusing him of stalking her. She questions whether he really wants a wife who has feelings for someone else. Sloane praises Trask over the phone in the squad room for consenting to a hearing before receiving a call from Lai. He's having second thoughts about the contract with Gabi. He has her just where he wants her, she responds. She will forfeit her shares if she does anything, including cheating on him. Lai, who declares Sloane to be a genius and rushes out the door, is unaware of that. When Johnny visits Wendy at work, they discuss the vial. Wendy determines it was Stefan's based on Johnny's unwillingness to divulge what EJ told him. She questions whether EJ was telling Johnny the truth though. Johnny stands up for EJ, but the more information he gives Wendy, the more he understands she has every reason to be dubious. He muses, "What if my dad is the one driving Stefan?" As EJ walks in. EJ inquires as to the current whereabouts of the conspirators. When Sloane sees Eric again, he tells him that a guard will soon be there to allow him leave. They can discuss her retainer later, she replies as she walks away. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.